Matt Reeves' The Batman's marketing is underway, and it looks like Black Adam is much more connected to the DCEU than we thought. Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flix. My name is Chris Wong. First, let's talk about Matt Reeves' The Batman, and then let's talk about Black Adam. Now, Matt Reeves' The Batman comes out March 2022, and we're already starting to see a lot of different marketing for it. The Batman includes some riddles for their marketing. Even Matt Reeves teased the Riddler is going to be part of the marketing in this little clip right here. But very soon to drop in stores everywhere is this Empire magazine. The Batman runs this entire cover, and there's actually numerous variants of this cover, including a second shot of the Batman and Catwoman. And his magazine looks like it's very extensive, including all new pictures and loads of content. Some of the interesting parts is Matt Reeves talking about the inspiration for Robert Pattinson's Bruce Wayne. The ideal actor for the job? Pattinson, whose astonishing performance in the Safdie brothers' Good Time had caught Reeves' attention. In that movie, you could really feel his vulnerability and desperation, but you could also feel his power, the director explains. I thought it was a great mix. He's also got that Kurt Cobain thing, where he looks like a rock star, but you also feel like he could be a recluse. He also talks a bit more about the character Bruce Wayne. It's not just a different vision of Bruce Wayne, that means a different Batman too. One with fewer the flashy gadgets afforded by Lucius Fox, who doesn't appear here in the Nolan trilogy, and a more homespun, self-constructed edge. Bruce has been hiding away, says Pattinson. He's not really a socialite at all. He's building all these little contraptions and things just with Alfred, and even Alfred thinks he's gone insane. And so that really explains why the suit looks like it's just sewn on. It's not as extensive as the research and development that Christian Bale's Batman had. I mean, look at that fantastic car. It's grungy, it's like this muscle car, but at the same time, it still looks pretty cool. It's a different you'll see in the Batsuit, which looks like it's been through the ringer. He's been out every single night for 2 years, getting beaten up and shot and stabbed and burnt, and it shows, the actor explains. There's a bullet graze on the cowl right at the beginning. I don't think that's been done before. So we'll certainly see him after 2 years of fighting crime, getting beat up all the time. And maybe even tells us a little bit about his mental health, his psyche. But how far will this character go? Are we going to expect future installments for Robert Pattinson's The Batman? I've made a kind of map for where Bruce's psychology would grow over 2 more movies, he says. I would love to do it. And to me, that almost kind of confirms the report from a while back that he was going to be a little bit more creative control over these movies. He said it himself. He's got his own map, his own ideas of where The Batman is going to go. It looks like it definitely will be a trilogy if the first one's successful. The Empire magazine hits stands pretty soon, so go get yourself a copy. Alright, let's talk about Black Adam. Now, Black Adam is coming out next summer, and it has certainly sounded like it's going to be a big movie. They did have their first test screening last week. The movie was a little under 2 hours, so there's a lot more things that they could add to this movie. And Shazam Fury of the Gods also had a test screening last week. They added a connective tissue to the DCEU, by the way of Wonder Woman. Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman is going to cameo in Shazam Fury of the Gods. So it makes you wonder, well, who's going to cameo in Black Adam? Now you may expect it should be Superman. I mean, Shazam kind of did that, but in this first cut, they said no, Henry Cavill does not appear in it. Doesn't mean they can't add him later, or maybe they're holding on to him just like they held on to Joker from The Batman. But we're talking about Black Adam here, and it's being revealed that there is connective tissue to the rest of the DCU, but not in the way you think. Coming from Cinema Reviewed, we're proud to report that Jennifer Holland is set to reprise her role in Black Adam as NSA agent Amelia Harcourt straight out of Peacemaker.
Who?
Now, not only is she in Peacemaker, she was also in James Gunn's The Suicide Squad, which could mean that Amanda Waller's team is actually involved in Black Adam in some sort of fashion. In fact, Casey Walsh from Geeks Worldwide confirmed this. Waller's team captured Adam in one of their prisons. It's amazing that Amanda Waller's team actually caught Black Adam. How'd they do that? And I'm not sure which part of this movie where Black Adam gets captured. It almost reminds me of the early days of Gavin O'Connor's Suicide Squad 2, where Task Force X was to capture or retrieve a weapon of power, and that weapon of power was the tomb of Black Adam. So it almost sounds like they're kind of adopting that little bit of that story into the Black Adam movie. And I don't know if Waller's team actually means the Suicide Squad or just referencing the Suicide Squad and only Jennifer Holland shows up. But Big Screen Links added a little bit more to this story. 2 times in one day is never fun, but yeah, she's in Black Adam in a very minor role. She appears at the end to retrieve a character, not sure who. So I'm not sure if Casey Walsh saying that they captured Black Adam at the end of the movie, or is that the beginning or middle of the movie, and then Jennifer Holland shows up once again at the end of the movie to retrieve somebody else. That's still unclear, but it does show that they're connecting Black Adam to the greater DCEU via the Suicide Squad. But at the very least, we're starting to see the Shazam universe, or Black Adam universe, however you want to say it, start to connect to the greater DCEU more than just a headless Superman, some flashy Justice League graphics in the credits, and actually place actual cameos and characters from the DCEU into those movies. There's even talk about next month's Peacemaker actually giving us clues and hints, maybe even appearances, for more DCEU connectivity. I guess we'll have to wait and see.